Hello, welcome back. Today I can discuss about the BDS movement. That stands for Boycott, Divest and Sanction. That's the movement been going on since 2005. And if you know anything about that movement, about what the people have done to get things done for the people, just remember the political power is always about money. If you got more money, you buy more power. That's what's going on for centuries. They have a ruling class. Some want to take control of everything. They're greedy. They're narcissists. They're sociopaths. As soon as they get into a position of power, they want more. Same thing with money. As soon as you get a bit of money, they want more. And they will corrupt the system to get what they want. And that's just what's been happening for decades. Now, the BDS movement have put pressure on a number of companies. One example is Starbucks, H&M, PUMA, Adidas, Nike, and there's a lot more. And if you're interested of seeing the list of companies to boycott, just visit their website, BDS.net. Now, yesterday I got an email from the BDS movement. I just get a newsletter when things is going on. And PUMA has decided to pull their sponsor from the Israeli national football team. And they decided they can't afford to lose a lot of money. Now, the reason why PUMA is doing that, because their sales have dropped as well. And they don't want no part of that because it's money it's about. And if you know anything about history, the same thing was done in South Africa that killed the apartheid government. People divest and boycott South Africa. And no money was coming in, so they could not maintain apartheid. The same thing is happening now. People are doing the same thing to help free Palestine. Because these people depend on your money. Your money, yes, mine as well too, to fund their political power. And if you don't have to, don't buy stuff from these people. Because a lot of these big companies, it's very hard to divest or boycott because they own a lot of different companies. That's what happened with power. You have capital, you invest it in various sectors because that gives you power, political power. You buy the politicians to write the rules and regulations and laws in your favor. And that's just what's happening for decades now. Just America. You see how America is holding on to Israel? Not because Israel are correct on what they are doing, is because the politicians are bought and paid for. So the Zionists have bought the politicians. They have nothing to do with the Jews or the Jewish religion. They are Zionists, these people. The Israeli government is a Zionist government. Just like how the South Africa government was an apartheid government, it's the same. Now, let's stick to what this is really about. I want you people to don't be scared to stop buying stuff. Don't be scared to stop buying stuff. Because your money is going to end up putting you back into slavery or jail. Just buy what you need, not what you want. And as soon as these people see that they ain't getting the capital to fund their political power, they have to think otherwise. Without money from you and me, these people don't have any power. Their power as well is to buy the police and the soldiers. Because without the police and the soldiers enforcing law, so-called law, because no laws are, if you look at any parliament in the world, all the laws that pass is mostly business-wise or against you. It's not for you to protect you or help you. And that's the world we live in. Just remember, no government in the world actually look out for the people. That's worldwide. When governments come in and want to work for the people, they are quickly dismantled. Just look to see what's happening in West Africa. Just look to see what's happening in Cuba, Venezuela. As soon as the people want the wealth of the nation, the natural resources to work on the behalf of the people, the capitalists come in, which is the American and the European, call them terrorists, don't respect them, sanction them. And that's the way it is. And keep the government down. Put the governments and their politicians on terrorist lists and call them terrorists. Just remember, Mandela was on the terrorist list, and he was the American government only took him off the terrorist list in 2007. And he was free since '94. So that should tell you something about the American government. And don't let people pick your enemies. Always seek the truth. Don't listen to the mainstream media. It's always about divide and conquer. They divide us always through tribalism, religion, or race. And the new type of division now is class. Who have status and who don't have. You don't hear these right-wing governments coming in, like in Sweden, the Netherlands, Argentina, talking about helping the people. They are always talking about immigration, immigrants. Because a lot of people out there, a lot of people are very ignorant. They are stupid. They have prejudice, biases, so they cannot see the left or the right. They have tunnel vision. And it's easy to manipulate these people. And that's the reason why we have governments in the world today as we have today. Because the people don't understand that they are being manipulated and played as fools. Look what Trump done in America. He come in, he played the same card, same game. The MAGA hats left in nothing, because the first thing he got in, he gave the rich billions and dollars in tax breaks. What the MAGA hats got? Zero, nothing. They got a wall. They got a wall that is not even finished. So you got to watch out for divide and conquer. Did they tell you to go and hate your neighbor because he's a Muslim, or he's a Jew, or he's a Christian, or he's another tribe? You got to be very, very, very careful of these situations. When you hear a politician talking about getting rid of another person, a human being, and calling them foreigners and illegal aliens and immigrants, no person on this earth is illegal. Where America get the land from? They stole it. Where Britain get the land for? Nobody buy, governments don't buy land. They inherit it through theft, taking it from the local people. The kings and queens and barons and these people, they stole the land as well from the people. The best agricultural land, if you know your history, was stolen again by the kings and queens and the barons and the knights. People have power that is willing to shed blood to get what they want. The same thing is Australia as well too, New Zealand. These people do not own the land. You see these white people that are running the countries there? Nope, they stole the land as well. And that's just what's happening in Palestine. And that's why these nations will support the Israeli government, because they have something in common. And I want you to just think about it. Don't let the mainstream media tell you who to hate or what to believe. And do not spend your money with these companies. Keep your money in your pocket or invest it in local businesses. And before I leave, just remember, you have to stop these companies getting richer. Don't buy on Amazon. Don't buy Teslas. Because Elon Musk and all of these people, they buy political power to control you. More for them, less for you. Don't buy PUMA. Starbucks as well have lost, I think it was nearly 12 billion in stock shares, because the people decided they are not buying Starbucks. Starbucks decided to give the Israeli government, soldiers, free coffee and stuff like that. And they're paying the price. Same as well as Bud Light in America. They decided to go and support the LGBTQI whatever community. And the people don't want a gay icon. I have nothing against these people. And they decided, these people, and the people decided not to buy Bud Light. They come out now about, I think 2 or 3 weeks ago, apologize, and trying to get their brand back together. And they decided to ditch the LQBPC, I don't know the pronounce. They decided to ditch these people and gone back as mom and pop, as family. Same as Disney as well too. Disney is falling. And that's just there's just some of the reasons you can see that when the people decided not to spend money, a lot can happen. Anyhow, this video is going on a little too long now, and I want you to go and check the website, BDS.net. You go and check it out and see the list of what the companies and products that you can stop buying to support the movement. That's not very hard. Anyhow, take care and be good. If you can't be good, be careful. Word.